All right, welcome back. The following segment is sponsored by Christine Haas Media. You know, all dads like to inspire their kids, but there's one dad who took it to a whole new level by writing a 50-book series called Brave Young Heroes. We have Bolaji Oyejide this morning. Did I get it right?
Yeah, you knocked it out of the park, my man.
Man, thanks for coming in.
Yes, sir.
You have such a really cool story, and I think probably an inspiration to a lot of people when it looks like things are dark and out of control. You turn it into something positive.
Yes, sir.
You're saying, what, about 7 years ago, you were in the tech world, you worked at IBM.
That's right. I worked for a number of tech companies in the North Carolina area, had a fantastic career, but I didn't quite feel like it was my calling. However, it was a pretty good career. I got laid off, though. And a lot of people face that sort of adversity in their lives. And when I did, my son, he was 3 years old at the time, he said, "Dad, why don't you start writing books?" Now, I've always been inspired by superheroes because I grew up a very shy kid. I was like painfully shy, just awkward.
And you said one of the things you like to do is read comics, especially Spider-Man, right?
Especially Spider-Man because, Keith, Peter Parker was that awkward kid. He's a kid that got picked on at school, but at nighttime, he was the one picking other kids up. And I said, if Peter Parker can find purpose in his life, I don't know what my superpowers are, but I'm going to change the world some kind of way. And writing these superhero books was the way I found to make an impact on the world.
I started saying, and you found your power, and it's to empower others. And the neat thing about it is I was looking through the information on your books. I mean, you really cover just about everything. If a child has OCD, if a child stutters, I mean, there's so many different aspects that you cover. It's truly something for every child out there that might be suffering from one of those.
I really tried to do that, Keith, because I feel like children need both mirrors and windows in their lives. They need mirrors because they need to see role models that look like them so they can aspire to say, one day I'm going to be like that. But they don't only need mirrors, they need windows. They need to be able to look into other people's lives and have empathy. So I don't just want to see Superman as a superhero. I want a superhero that has dyslexia. I want a superhero that has autism, and I want to be able to look up to those superheroes. Our kids need both.
That's awesome. What kind of feedback? I would imagine when you meet some of these kids, or they get a chance to meet you, it's got to be pretty inspiring just to...
You know, it's a lot of fun. I get to travel around the country talking at schools and inspiring kids. One of the things that I love is that a kid, a fourth grader, recently did a school project on one of my books. Now, he's a kid of Hispanic origin, and I have a Hispanic superhero, so I thought that was going to be the book. No, he did a book on an Egyptian girl superhero named Sandstorm, and that was really powerful to me because it said people are not just gravitating to heroes that look like them, but they're actually able to look up to people that are different from them. If you can get a 10-year-old boy to look up to a girl superhero, we're probably doing something right.
So we've got 50. Are we stopping at 50? Are we continuing on?
That's a good question. You know, I want every single kid in every country around the world to have a hero that looks like them. There was a story in the news recently, a young man, Keaton Jones, being bullied at his school. I want kids that look like him to have a superhero. So as long as there's kids that need picking up, we're going to keep on creating new superheroes.
Well, it's nice that you're doing it. It's sad that we have to do that, but it's nice that you're able to do that and inspire folks. Bolaji, thank you, sir. It's a pleasure meeting you. Thank you very much. If you'd like to find out more about the Brave Young Heroes book series by Bolaji, you can go online to braveyoungheroes.com, and you can also find his books on Amazon.com as well. And I'm not just saying it, but what a great Christmas present that would be for some child out there that you know could certainly use a little